Hi, good afternoon. My name is Amelia, and this is my discussion board 4, which is discussing Aristotle, dividing ethos into qualities as intelligence, character, and goodwill. The person that I would like to use as an example is my fiance, who I feel possesses all three of these qualities. The example I would like to use is I had my father end up in a hospital approximately 1 month ago as a setting. Again, this is strictly as an example. Everything has turned out fine since, but I would like to use it as an example to demonstrate my fiance possessing these qualities. Now, approximately early June, my father ended up in the hospital, and my mother and father lived 2 hours away. Well, my first reaction was panic, anger, and emotion. Because living 2 hours away, I could not just jump in the vehicle and drive down the street to be with my family. My fiance demonstrated intelligence because he reminded me to take a step back. Was my father on my deathbed where I had to really drive 90 miles on the freeway in my vehicle to get to my family as soon as possible? No, my father was not on his deathbed, but upon hearing the news about him being in the hospital did trigger panic and emotions because at the time I was very unsure what was going on. My fiance demonstrated his intelligence by keeping in contact with my family members as we were trying to figure out what we needed to drop to get to my family. My fiance also demonstrated character. He was very understanding and very open about me being very emotional. At the time, I was very angry because I lived so far away, and I was very emotional because I wasn't able to just drop everything I was doing right away and jump in the car and go. So there was moments when I was lashing out my fiance and taking out my frustration on him. And being the good person he was, he did not lash back at me. He did not hold it against me. He truly understood that I was going through a very terrifying time at the moment of finding out that I had a family member in the hospital. My fiance also demonstrated goodwill. He was very involved after my father got home, after being in the hospital for a week, demonstrating communication between my family members and himself. It wasn't just me calling in on my father to check in on him. My fiance was also taking the time to call my father to see how he was doing, if he needed anything, if he needed us to go up in a weekend to go help them with anything. So not only did my fiance demonstrate these three qualities during a time that we needed him to, he still is to this day, which is a great reminder that I am ending up with an intelligent person that possesses character and goodwill. That is also an addition to the future that I'm trying to build for my family and for myself. Thank you very much for discussion board for listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.